MTD Daily, as things progress, you know, we're all in lockdown. This is a little bit of a respite from the family, the wife, the kids, whatever it might be. So today we have gone to, well, I haven't gone personally. We've got the guys from Cam Machine Components. Gents, thank you for joining me. People who don't know you, who are you, what are you, where are you?
Cam Machine Components, a small company in Clevedon, North Somerset, just off of Junction 20 on the M5.
I think we spotted that with the accent there.
It's a giveaway, everybody says the same thing. Just off to Junction 20 on the M5, we've got 8 CNC turning centres, 3 CNC mills, a few conventional machines, and a great team of guys that work them. There
you go, nice and simple. Now, you guys, I mean, I understand it. Previously, you were doing multi-spindle machining and things like that, but you decided change it up a bit, really.
We did, yeah. We had 6 big multi-spindles in there. We had all Conomatics, from 2 and 5/8 right down to an 1 1/4 machine. The eel wind from the east blew, and it took all the high volume work with it. So we had to think of where we were going. So we diversed into the CNC line.
Yep.
And over the years, we've built ourselves up the plant that we've got now.
Now, I've had obviously had a chat with you guys before and had a look at your website. What machines do you like most of all?
I've got to say my favourite is the Lynx 2100 LSY. I know it's a small machine, but you can make those things dance.
Right, but your whole machine shop is pretty much Doosan, isn't it?
Yeah, we've every machine we've got, apart from the manuals, is all Doosan. They're a good built machine.
Yep.
The fact that we've got interchangeable tools between different machines, so tooling brackets and live heads, they all fit each other. We've got 3 different sizes of live head and everything, so we've got a fair range of tooling, as well as all the stock we've built up over the years with different size tools and drills.
Okay, but I mean, one of the reasons you went with Doosan is, well, Simon, if you could tell us why, when you initially made that decision, what were they doing? How did they help you?
Well, initially we started to look around and we looked at the full range of what was available in the UK on CNC turning centres at the time. That was back in 2002. Everywhere I went, people were basically showing me demonstrations on aluminium and brass, high-speed turning. Yeah, okay, it's exciting, but I wanted to see some material moved.
Right.
So I went to Mills. Mills CNC basically showed me a machine tool which had a 48mm U drill in. It had some big turning tools, some big live tools in, and I saw some metal being moved, and I was impressed. So it was Doosan from the start. It's been Doosan all the way ever since.
There you go. Now, you say about big piece of metal. We'll come to it in a minute in terms of your components, because you've got some really tricky components as well. So, but Ben, just back to you. The links that you like. Why do you like it so much?
It's just the versatility. I mean, you've got the 24 station turret. We've doubled it up. I've had 36 tools in there before with different double heads and using different offsets, and it's a nice little machine. We've got a nice little 5C collet chuck on the sub spindle.
Yep.
So it's really varied and how easy it is to pass over. You can get jobs off that there's no second offing. It's just everything stays true, and it's just a beautiful machine to work with. They've got the new Easy Operator package on there. Still coming to terms with that a little bit, but it's just a well-built machine, and it's just fun to use.
Fun, there you go. That's it. A bit of fun to use when you machine it. So, what about your milling side of things? Because you've got some nice mills there as well.
Yeah, we got 3 milling machines. We've got 2 D&M 650 Doosans. We've got the latest one we put is a D&M 6700. One of the 650s is fitted with a 4th axis, and the other one's fitted with a Nikon head, 4+1, making it a 5-axis machine in centre.
There you go.
And the new one, we came in with that head already fitted as well. So we've got 2 with 5-axis and 1 4-axis.
Brilliant. Brilliant stuff.
Also, the newer one, the 6700, has got the Brennishaw probing on it, which is brilliant.
Oh, there you go. So obviously some fantastic machines, but what we want to see really is, I did a very bad pun the other day because the Scottish guy said the proof of the haggis is in the eating, but the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Let's see some of these components that you are purporting to make.
Right, I'll just turn the camera around. We've done a little bit of a spread for you guys. So
look at this.
Anything you see that you like, I can explain a little bit more of it.
Well, you choose one choose one from your mill and one from your turning side.
Right, so this one was done on a 2600 SY.
Yeah.
It's a track rod for a car.
Right.
They're in the rally and race industry. So it's actually done on a mill turn. So there is turning aspects, and then the final bit was finished on one of the milling machines.
Right, so you're doing a 2-ops there, but no problem with holding your tolerances and things like that? And
No, we've got bearing fits, we've got undercuts, grooves and everything's in there, so...
showing off here, showing off.
Yep.
Look at that.
A little bit of everything in that one, nice
You're
little
working
threads.
camera treat there, absolutely, that's brilliant. So I'm assuming that's aluminium though?
That is aluminium, yep.
Yep, okay.
It's 7075, that one.
Okay, now, so that's 2-ops, so you're turning and you're milling on that one. What about that big shaft there in the middle? If I could...
This one.
Oh, yeah, look at that. How's that for modern technology? And guys, I just want to reiterate, we are on Skype, so I know you're used to the normal 4K, ultra high definition, so if you can't see it quite clearly, I do apologise, but we're doing our best to get the show out to the engineering world. Anyway, I'm going on. Tell us about this.
So that is Inconel 725.
Right, nice easy material.
Oh, horrible material. Not as bad as 718, but up there. This is for subsea. So
right.
Miles and miles down under the ocean.
Ah, okay. And what sort of... Well, actually, I was going to say... Do you know the cycle... Don't say it, but do you know the cycle time for this?
I can find out.
Okay, I'll tell you what to do. After the show, if you could drop me an email, I'm going to do a cycle time challenge. How long did it take to make this part? Because that looks like there's a lot of material removal there. Are you doing curls with that as well?
That was down from 3-inch diameter bar to this, so...
Nice, cracking part. Look, gents, that's great, thank you for showcasing the components, telling us about your machines. Obviously, it's key at the moment what's going on with COVID-19 and things like that. Hello, there we go, it's back to his seat. How is it affecting you? Is it business as usual?
To be quite honest, we haven't really noticed a lot of change till now. We've still got purchase orders coming in.
Yep.
I think material is going to become a little bit sticky before long.
Yep.
I know that a lot of the stuff is going into the medical industry at the moment.
Of course.
We're trying to track some of that work if we could. We'd love to have a go at doing some of this ventilator stuff. We're fully equipped to do it.
Okay.
But like I say, it may come to a stage where we've got to slow things down a little bit because of lack of material. But as regards our customer base, they're still taking from us, most of them. Okay.
Well, I'm sure material suppliers out there will be straight in contact with you. Also, what about things like? Well, have you registered on the government website?
We did, yeah, straight away.
Okay, we'll get that link if you haven't seen it already. I'm sure most engineers have seen it now. What about things like support, if you've got an application or tooling, for example? Are you still able to get hold of that okay?
Our suppliers, we use a lot of Cutwell tools.
Right.
So their deliveries become a little bit slower, which is understandable with the supply chain, but still within 2 days. I mean, we've got quite a comprehensive range of tooling here already.
Okay.
So we do like to use a lot of stock tooling that we've got. But any specials we can get quite quickly. Brilliant. Simon's proficient in grinding up a bit of high speed to make an old-fashioned tool if we need it. So we've got the facilities, and we haven't noticed a massive drop in it. It's just maybe gone from next day delivery to 2 days. So.
Yeah. So you're still keeping those spindles turning, which is what we absolutely want. Right. One final thing. Obviously, massive fans of the Doosa machines. Where to next? You've got another machine in line, or don't give too much away to salesman because he'll be straight on the phone, but where to next?
What we try to do, if we can, is to do something big every year because it impresses your customers, we found.
Yeah.
We tend to listen to our customers and we'll follow where the work is, basically. We're not scared to spend money on machine tools. We've had jobs come in here before. We were heavily involved with the manufacturers and 3D printers in the early days of them back in 2010, 2011. And basically, our second shop, we put 5 brand new machines straight in there off the back of one company.
Blimey.
So if the work's there and they can prove it's there, and we prove that we can pay for it within the timescale, we'll do it. Yep,
brilliant. Okay, Ben. So I'm going to stop you there. Great finding out about what you're doing at the moment. Your components are absolutely fantastic, and obviously great fans of the Mills machine, or do some machines. So there you go, guys. The spindles are still turning in industry. These guys down in Clevedon, so that's Cam Machine Components. Simon, Ben, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed today's show.